Hello guys, and welcome back to RollerCoaster Tycoon World videos. So today, I thought I would go through blog post 5. Now I know blog post 5 has been out for ages now, but to be honest, there's still people in the comment section for the trailer analysis video still complaining about the trailer. And I don't think they've actually seen blog post 5. And every time, I think I've redirected everyone to that blog post like loads of times. So to clear all that up, I'm now going to make this video and I'm going to go through blog post 5. I didn't really want to because I think it's clear enough. But we'll go through it for the sake of it, and so everyone knows now. So basically, I'm just going to put a video response on that video, and then we'll rock and roll. So it's also on the screen, I believe. So first of all, it says, "We have heard you and we concur. The trailer did not show the final game and the game everyone should expect from the RCT franchise." Right. Okay. So if they knew that it's not good, then why did they bother releasing it in the first place? I mean, that's a bit silly, isn't it? In this blog, we'd like to clarify our intention for showing the trailer and reassure you, our most passionate fans, that making RCTW great is our top priority. We'd also like to talk about the progress being made in the game and what we're doing next. Okay. Sounds like very PR. I mean, it took them long enough to get this blog post out, actually. I think it's like a week or two after the trailer came out. It took them ages to emerge from the dead. So, shall we get into the trailer then? I'll read it first, and then I'll go through it. I know you could probably read it on screen, but, like, if you can't read, then I am your salvation. So, here we go. Let's start with a bit of an explanation. The game is currently in what we are calling a pre-alpha stage. Hold on, let me move my microphone, actually. Okay, there we go. Features and graphics are still being coded. Since the switchover of our development team this past fall, we have focused on core functionality and under-the-hood engine work. This is why there has not been significant visual progress in the title. Engine work is critical to the overall stability of the game, and it requires significant labour and time to get it right. We knew in the fall we still had a lot of work to do to achieve the core engine we wanted, one that could support a game like RCTW. Now, however, we are finally able to continue working on higher level functionality and visuals. Our intention in releasing our pre-alpha gameplay as a trailer was to show that progress was being made. RollerCoaster Tycoon spent so much to many people over the years, and it's entirely your prerogative. It's prerogative. Yeah, I can't read either. Never mind you guys. To feel protective of the franchise, just as it's ours to assure you it's in good hands. Our hope in releasing the trailer in its current state was to offer some reassurance that gameplay and features were coming along. Right, so that feels like they're trying to backtrack here, saying that, I don't know. It seems a bit... It's all very weird because they made it into an actual trailer. If they wanted to show us gameplay, why didn't they just, like, call it a progress update? I mean, it wouldn't have been slated as much if it was a progress update rather than an actual full-blown trailer. Surely they must have noticed that there's something visually wrong with the game and it needs to be a progress update and not a trailer. But, well, to be honest, It kind of feels like they're trying to fill in the hole they've dug with that trailer, but I don't know, I'm not convinced. I think they're filling it with cement rather than dirt. So, we'll go on to upgraded engine and better graphics. Regarding the current state of game graphics, we have been exploring prototypes for a while and are happy to announce we'll be upgrading to the Unity 5 engine. We hope to be able to share the results of the upgrade by the summer. We hope to take full advantage of many new environmental, lighting and shadow improvements, as well as many other features in our original Unity 4.6 based engine to create a game that looks great. Our early results are extremely promising. We know that today these words must ring hollow, but trust that we are doing everything we can to make the game look excellent. Right, well, first of all, there are some pretty stunning... hold on, let me start again. So to start with, Unity 5 is a pretty good engine, and there's some pretty good stuff visually and functionally made with Unity 5. I'll leave some links to some good stuff in the description. So that's a better engine, I'll admit, and there's the probability that the graphics are going to be better if it's on Unity 5 as well. Though if their early results are promising, why don't they give us like a screenshot of their early results then? I mean, you know, what's the harm in doing that? I mean, it can't get much worse, can it, for them? I mean, they've got a trailer that's now got like nearly 5,000 dislikes. Can't get much worse for them. Let's move on to more realism. In response to requests and comments from our fans, we can confirm that our teams will be adjusting the art in the game to make it not only higher definition, taking advantage of our engine upgrade, but more believable, realistic overall, while still keeping the charm of RCT. We want the rides to feel like they can be found in real life. Even though some rides may actually never exist, we want them to look like they could and constructed with real materials. Along with this, we are also taking a pass on our Americana theme to make sure those rides are closer to those you may find today when visiting your favourite amusement park. We will let you know as we make progress along this development path. We also know that once our robust user-generated content systems launch, you'll be able to make scenery, rides, etc. that you want, and we plan to fully support that. Now, this is quite interesting, this paragraph, because basically, not only are they saying about the graphics again and like HD for more realism, but they're taking a pass on one of the 4 themes. So that means then there's only going to be 3 themes at launch. Does that mean less rides though at launch? That's never clarified. The game itself wasn't terrible, and I don't think people were complaining about themes as such, because we haven't really seen much of the themes. And to be honest, I don't think people would have minded, but it looks like they've taken it out. It's going to be interesting to see whether they keep the rides or not, though. I don't think they will. They may retexture them and put them in like a different theme or something. But to be honest, I quite like the mascot they had for the Americana theme, so it's a bit disappointing, but I can kind of see why they're thinking that realism's important, because that's basically, I've read somewhere someone was complaining about it, so yeah, okay. Right, timing. We will not release the game until we know it is truly ready. If the game needs to be put back in the oven, then we will do it. We have waited for more than 10 years for the next great edition of RCT, and we plan to make the franchise... we plan to take the franchise to new heights with RCTW. We will take the time required to achieve that goal. We will communicate on the expected release of RCTW later this year. The team needs time to craft the experience that so many of you have been waiting patiently for. Now, as I said in the last video, the trailer analysis, they have pushed back the release date, which is good. More time as I said, more time development could help this game. This is promising. The fact that they're saying they're not going to release it before it's ready, well, yeah, that's just words. It'd be interesting to see if they actually do keep it back or not, if they're just rushing to release it. And finally, what's next? As always, what matters to us is your feedback, and we want to continue to hear from you during the course of development. We have high expectations and standards for delivering RCTW, as well as a desire to keep this open dialogue with our community going as development progresses. There will be lots more new content released with many visual upgrades, and as the game progresses, we will share them. As we have previously said, there will be alphas, betas, hands-on previews at gaming events, developer chats, blogs, and more. We look forward to your feedback to make sure we're heading in the right direction. The game is too important to too many people for us not to do it right. So that's basically it. So on a whole, I'd say they've filled in a hole they've dug, but they've left. There's still the potential of this game going wrong. It's definitely sounding better than it did, well, when it was looking in the trailer, let's put it that way. To be honest, all that is good news, but there's the problem is we've got no screenshots of their development on these new graphics, you know, the experimental ones, or, you know, anything like that. And I know it takes time to get something done like that, but, you know, it's like, they've released a really bad trailer, and it just makes you think, what's going to happen with the game? You know, what's going to happen next? So, I think this is a game we need to keep our eye on. You know, closely watch it, and then, yeah, to be honest, my faith in it has been restored, if I'm totally honest. But, as I say, we need to keep an eye on it. We need to watch them and wait for them to probably mess it up, because that is likely to happen. But anyways, guys, please spread this video about so that, like, everyone that's continued to ask about the terrible trailer, then just shove this video in their face, and then they will know all. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.